Today's what if question is presence of multidimensional life forms on Earth.
Disclaimer: the information provided in this video is for general information and educational purpose only. The information solely represents my own thoughts, opinions, intentions, and beliefs. None of the statements included within the video are to be used as professional advice. I welcome anybody to disagree with me or point out any mistake that I have made. Please keep your comments polite. Scientists have been finding clues for those unanswered questions that we have been asking for more than a century. With the help of Kepler space telescopes, scientists are finding new exoplanets with the possibility of life, and many other missions like mission on Mars to find possibility of life there on red planet. For now on, question that put forth a new kind of hypothetical theory of presence of aliens among us on Earth. Many ancient astronaut theories suggest that yes, it is true. They also say that not only present time, but for long period of time, probably more than thousands of years before humans were not yet evolved, they have been on Earth. Humans were not evolved completely in natural environment, but genetic experiment of alien beings on life of Earth to create intelligent and superior species on Earth, and Homo sapiens were genetically engineered. Technological advancements that our ancestors have learned is also said to be given by alien beings.
Aliens have been on Earth for more than 7 million years. An answer for this question can be found in the evolution of humans. Around 7 million years ago, the ancestral primate lineage split from one common ancestor into two major groups. These two lineages evolved separately to become the variety of species we see today. Members of one group were the early versions of what we know today as the great apes. The other group evolved in a different way. They become terrestrial, meaning they live on land and not in trees. From being quadruped, they evolved to biped. This is the group that through evolution gave rise to modern humans. In common with other organisms, we underwent the most dramatic changes to our body shape when our species first appeared. Team of scientists estimate that over past 10,000 years, humans have evolved as much as 100 times faster than any other time since the split of earliest humanoids from the ancestors of modern chimpanzees.
Prehistoric man could have used the paintings of animals on the walls of caves to document their hunting expedition. Did early humans paint on cave walls to speak with someone they want to tell something about what they see, what they have experienced? The answer is yes. Many paintings tells us that our ancestors have been in contact with other earthly beings. Painting depicts that. So they share technology with our ancestors.
Not only one civilization, but every known or unknown civilization that flourished on Earth have been telling us the same thing, and that is we have been visited by extraterrestrial beings in a distinct past. Where can we find them? Finding aliens in a huge universe is like finding needle in the haystack. If alien does exist on planet Earth for more than 7 million years, they have genetically engineered early homos and give rise to a modern Homo sapiens. What are multidimensional organisms? For the easy understanding, I call organisms or life forms capable of moving in various dimensional space. Life forms capable of viewing dimensional space, and I call all living organisms as multidimensional organisms. For example, three-dimensional organisms like human can move in three-dimensional world and can see three dimension and lower dimension, but not able to see or move in the higher dimensional world like fourth dimensional and so on. How multidimensional organisms see things. For one-dimensional organism, they can see one-dimensional world but not two-dimensional organisms or two-dimensional world. Now for two-dimensional organism, they can see one and two-dimensional world but not able to see three-dimensional world or higher dimensional world and so on. How we know multidimensional world exists? Physicists have understood, at least theoretically, that there may be higher dimensions beside our normal three. The first clue came in 1905 when Einstein developed his theory of special relativity. Generally speaking, when we talk about the fourth dimension, it considers space-time, but not a parallel universe, as such dimensions are mistaken from popular science fiction shows. Many theorists says that Earth is not three-dimensional object but a multidimensional object in a multidimensional universe. Why do we not see higher dimensional world? Answer is simple. We not have evolved to perceive or feel multidimensional universe as it would be seen in the highest level of dimension. Scientists aren't so sure that we could even experience that. Our brains may be incapable. We evolved into three-dimensional organism. Mathematically, we can describe the fourth dimension, but we may never experience it in a physical realm. Who knows if some of the higher dimensional organisms pass through you without even feeling its effects or being detected, just like neutrinos usually pass through Earth even without being detected. What we see, feel, smell, is it reality for the four-dimensional world? If we think by the view of three-dimensional organisms, then yes, it is reality. But when we think from the view of fourth or higher dimensional organisms, then it's not reality for them. Their reality is being in their own dimensional world.
What if that's true? That the presence of higher dimensional organisms on Earth, while higher dimensional world is subject to question for many physicists for decades. But till now we have only theoretically answered this question with incomplete sense of what it looks like, how it feels, and so on. But in physical realm, we may never able to proof of multidimensional world even exist because of incapability of our eyes to see their reality. If presence of higher dimensional organisms on Earth is true, then we are looking for them on the wrong direction. We need to find clues on Earth itself. Do you believe their extraterrestrial intelligence exists? If I have to answer this question, my personal opinion would be definitely yes. Just like Sun, each star might have few planets revolving around this star. Each galaxy have billions or even trillions of stars. Each cluster have hundreds of galaxies. Each supercluster have thousands of clusters. Just assuming that if one out of every million stars in a galaxy might have life exist, then there is 12% or even more of that probability in our own galaxy that life exists beyond Earth. Just remember, building block of life, what we call it as amino acids, have reached from outer space. 60% to 75% of Earth's water came from outer space. Remember that there are microorganisms that can survive intense radiation and extreme environments just like tardigrades. They have even survived 5 major catastrophic events where almost 95% of life vanished. What if we did get clues of extraterrestrial life forms on Earth itself? I would be excited to know what would be the reaction of humanity to them.